So here it is, YouTube. I'm Roadhawk Wilson, welcoming you into my home and discussing three things that every roommate or three pillars of effective cooperation and living together are. The first of which is easily communication. It's important to be firm but fair with your roommate. It's important to be honest about your frustrations, your anger, and your various faults as well. Honesty is not something that goes one way, it goes two ways. And while many of us struggle with living with people, many of us struggle with, I think we all struggle with living with someone at some point. There's never an exact perfect situation. Something that will make it much easier is looking at your roommate, being firm, but telling them what bothers you. Not everything that bothers you, but something that seriously impacts how you live needs to be communicated. Something that impacts how you live with that person needs to be communicated. You have to look at that person as not just a roommate, but someone who you acknowledge and someone who you value, but at the same time, someone who's a partner in your mutual success living together. The second thing that I would say that every group of roommates needs is space apart. These could easily be applied to any relationship as well, but constantly spending time with your roommates, constantly being in their presence, constantly being, even if it's a family member or your best friend, do not spend every single moment with them. In fact, get out, see other people, acknowledge who they are as an individual, and allow them space to be free, and allow yourself space to be free of them. It is so important in any relationship, especially a roommate relationship, to sometimes even have the time in which you see someone be infrequent. It's not that that person should be non-existent from time to time, but that person has the ability to express their time that they want to spend with others as a valid and crucial concern and something that needs to be acknowledged as a need. Every human being needs time with other people. That is a fundamental thing of humanity, a fundamental characteristic. And finally, a third pillar of living with a roommate, I would say, is the acknowledgement that the other person is worthwhile. If you do not acknowledge your roommate as worthwhile, if you do not acknowledge your roommate as a valid human being, you should not be living with that person. Now, I am not saying you should live with your best friend, because that can lead to an extreme amount of frustration and a separation in friendship from time to time. However, I'm not saying you should live with someone you hate. Find a good balance. Find the ability to acknowledge your roommate as a fundamental human being who, without you and without them, you cannot succeed in the place you are living. That rent, that everything you are relying on them is not the basis of who they are, but only a catalyst for why you want to live with them. It should be something that encourages you to live with them, but not the sole reason and sole identity of that person. With this, I am Roadhawk Wilson saying I hope you would like to leave a like, comment, subscribe on this video. I know this is something different than we usually do, but it's something I've wanted to work on for a while. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video helps you lead to success. We will be doing more like these. We will see you in another video. Our people, and we truly thank you for supporting Angels Reverie, a community of educators, and so much more. With that, keep up what keeps you healthy, and I will see you in another video. Bye.